Here's some grass.
You can
Here's
hide
a
here.
tree.
And here.
You can hide.
Here's some bunkers. Bunker, 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 bunker,
I'm 5 foot.
bunker, 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 bunker. Over there
It's a bigger bunker.
is a base. And then there's trees and trees. No tree there. Tree. Trees. Jerry's head. Trees. Sean. Trees. Nobody else is here.
Here we are, sneaking very quietly. Quiet. Down there.
You're only seeing the short side of the field where we are dense, because the natural cover areas aren't actually here. It's over there. It's thick.
It's a good 20, 30 yards thickness going through that to get to the other side of the field. So there's a lot of coverage, and like I said, it depends on whether you like to play on the ground, you like to play behind bunkers, you like to play in the woods, just the thickets.
This is your fast area here. That's going to be a lot. I would imagine.
This is going to be for you speedballers.
Yep, and there's going to be smoke in the air at this point too, because we're going to set up burn barrels, and we're going to have smoke clouding this whole thing up. So try to imagine that while you're playing. The clouded up, smoky area here should be a lot of fun. Along with this bunker Tim's standing on here, which is it's a good 4.5 feet high. This is where one of our control points is going to go.
Yep. So make note.
We'll have control points on the inside of these, on the insides of the field. So if you're attacking from your shallow end of the field, you'll have to get around the bunker to get to the control point. If you're attacking from the far end, it'll be facing you. So we have 5 of these on the field for the 5 control points in the 3rd mission, and we have 5 of these on the field anyway, but 3 of the control points being played. Pretty dense. You know, it's not. Again, everything's built so that we can collapse it and take it to our next location, but it's a pretty dense field. There's a lot to play off of out here. Speedball players should love this. There's a lot to get into, a lot of fast play right in this area. So if you look here, this is one of Tim's big L-shaped bunkers. It's a monster. We're going to be adding some height to that with some netting. So, well, I shouldn't say we. Tim's going to be doing it because he's out here working all this week. The rest of us are going to go work our regular jobs. That's going to make some of these big L-shaped bunkers a lot taller. So for those of you who don't like to run around in the open a lot and you like to hunker down, these will be one of those guys you like to be on. Let's go on over and check out one of the control bases.
See, you might see it on just the periphery. There's some caution tape. So actually up in there where all that new growth is, you can play through there. There's a few trees that are a little bit thicker. You have all this new growth over here. And then along this part of the hedgerow, you'll have these cut-throughs. There's probably about 2 per side, and they lead to the bases, the main bases that will be played.
This is going to be one of the cut-throughs to one of the main bases that we're setting up for the fortress-style event, and our mini-fortress is going to be right through here. The briefcases are going to be right on the cut-through in the first mission, so you'll see your briefcases will be here. Right in this spot. This is where it will be in the first mission, and same thing on the opposing side, right on the cut through. So what this is this stone wall marks the halfway point of the field. So you've got your fast side of the field, which we just came off of, and then your sneak and peek side is going to be on this side of the field.
I like that, sneak and peek.
So yeah, like there's some fallen trees in this hedgerow if you want to play through it. There's definitely that wall right there you can follow. Extends to both sides of the fort, and then here's the main fort.
This is where our main fort's going to be for this side of the field. This is going to be, I'm not sure if it's going to be red or blue, but it's going to be one of the two. And as you can see, it's one of our it's a hasty style base with respawn going to be back there in that open area back there along the hedgerow. But on this side of the field, which is actually a farmer's planting field, It's actually all in play, but we left it wide open for a reason, because that way nobody runs down there.
Yep, you got
I mean,
that all
you
down
wanna be out
there.
in the wide open. But if you turn it over, look over this way where Tim and I are, you're going to see this really, really thick row, this dense thicket. This dense thicket is all in play on this side of the field as far down as you want to go. And it is roughly 30 to 50 yards deep, and on the other side of this thicket is the opposing base, which is almost identical to this one in the way it's set up. And this is all playable, thicker area for those of you guys who like to get in that camouflage. So we're going to go on in here and we're going to talk about, like, this is the entry point to some of your thicker stuff, and as you can see, it's nice and thick, so it'll get tight quarters in here. You want to bury yourself in, you can do that. It goes right up to the stone wall to the open field, just off to my left, only maybe 10 yards, and you're on that open field from here. So all of this thick stuff is in play as well. There are some cut-through trails, deer paths, and areas that we've stomped down, so you'll be able to kind of pound through it if you want. And if you want to take the longer route and be really sneaky, you can be a sneaky guy and take the long route and go through it.
Like I said, you're going to have the option either going through the gauntlet or taking the woods.
Be a nice change, nice pace change. If you decide you're not making any headway over there, you can come here or vice versa.
No, you're gonna have to be sneaky. I'm glad you didn't fall there, but if you did, I would have gotten it on YouTube. Nice. I'm here for you, buddy.
So if you look here, Tim Donovan and I have worked our way through a lot of the wooded area, and we've come across this great rock wall with this nice pitted area, nice natural formation bunkers in here. And if you look just out over our shoulders through the rest of the thickets, you can see the red bunkers out there with the barn red paint on them. That's the other base. So you can play right through this area just as fast as you want to play across the bunker side. So hopefully we got a little bit for everybody. We got some woods, we got some sneak and peek, we got some high-speed stuff on the outside. We're going to have smoke, great paint. This is going to be an awesome event. I hope to see you out there as soon as, again, a couple days left on pre-reg. Make it happen. You don't want to miss this. It's going to be a good time, and we're excited.
Good.
We are excited about this. It's been a long time coming. I mean, for you, huh? You've been working on this a couple years.
It seems like it, hasn't it? But it's gone by fast, I mean, we started this little adventure at the beginning of January.
Yeah.
And here we are 5 months into it, and we're ready to go. We hope everybody's excited and wants to give it a shot. We tried to give you everything, and that's the purpose of what we're doing, so you have a little bit of break up from what you normally do. This gives you anything and everything you want to do. You name it, you can do it here. Whatever type of player. Now, I'm 6'3", and I can make it through this thicket pretty easy. So if I can get through here and Saber can get through here,
anybody.
Most guys are going to get through here.
Yep.
All right, let's move on. Right. Hey, we got a nice open area here with a lot of trees, a lot of thick cover, and if you look right there, there's the base. So you can come right up on it through the thick side of the field. So you can play base to base with nothing but trees in the middle if you want to do that, or if you want to walk out into the open area and play across the speed side of the field, that's an option
gets
for you
bogged down
too.
on one end, you've got a lot of different spots to get up and around somebody. So
You got
as long as you got
a lot
an
of
adventure,
places to go through.
if you're not afraid of the woods, it's the place to be.
I'm not. This is Tim and I behind a natural bunker, and just so you know, I'm not on my knees, I'm just squatting down. You can't see me. Here I am in the thicket. This is going to be a great time. So, a lot of these little stone wall whoopie-doos in here, a lot of places to hide. It looks open, but somebody might just be 5 feet from
So-
it.
You have all that area that goes all the way backwards to the other field. So you can pick any spot you want to go in, cross over.
All that down there. And then this is the other base with
come to
a
this side.
cut through right here.
So this is the opposing side of the field, and it's the cut through back to the other base, which is right here. This is where the briefcases from the first mission are going to go, right in this spot. This is a mirror to the other side where we told you earlier where the cut throughs were going to be.
What are we going to call this one? Base 2?
Yeah.
Tim, shoot here, shoot here. You can see here, we got another week of growth that's going to happen on some of this grass. It's going to be pretty high, so if you're laying down in this, they're probably not going to see you.
Hello.
Oh,
Should be pretty nice.
All right.
This wonderful brush line that runs the end of this field, follows the trench. A lot of cover on this side for that as we get into the higher speed side of the field.
yeah, I mean, just look at. There's some ground to cover.
Here, this is a section of grass. It's completely up to my waist. It's going to be this high in some areas. And as you can see, Tim and Donovan behind it. You can crouch right behind it, keep plenty of cover.